Welcome to the lesson on how to create customer folders in the Nexsyis Collision Repair Management System. A folder represents a visit or a potential visit to the company. A new folder should be created for every new point of contact with the customer. Repairs made at the same time, regardless of the number of claims, will go under the same folder. Conversely, if a customer comes in for a second repair 6 months after the first repair, you will create a new folder but select the existing customer record. Any vehicle return work for warranty will be added to the folder of the original repair. We'll start by opening the folder search screen by selecting the Folders button from the ribbon bar. When creating a new folder in Nexsyis, always search first to make sure that the folder does not already exist in the system. If no results show, click the New button on the button bar at the bottom of the screen. This is the white square with the green circle in its lower right corner. Here you'll see you have 3 options: search for an existing customer, create a new customer, or create a folder from an EMS extract file. Please note, you must always search for an existing customer record, number 1, before you can create a new customer record. Let's search for an existing customer with the last name of Russell. If the customer has an existing record in the system, they've been here before, select the customer record and double-click or select the next green arrow button on the button bar. Please note, you'll always want to verify the address with the customer to ensure that you do not select another customer with the same name. Look at the 2 records for customers named Teresa Russell. We want the folder for Ms. Russell on Orchid Lane, so let's double-click that line. We are now taken to the vehicle section. Because Ms. Russell is a returning customer, we have 2 options. We can select an existing vehicle or create a new vehicle. To select one of Ms. Russell's existing vehicles, click the option number 1 on the left side. Once we have verified with the customer that this is indeed the correct vehicle, we can double-click the vehicle line. The system automatically takes us to the insurance screen. Here we will select the primary insurance company associated with this repair instance. We can also assign a resource to this folder. This is the estimator or CSM. Next, we can choose the opportunity source for this folder. How did this customer hear about us? For this example, we know that Ms. Russell is a repeat customer. Depending on how your company elects to set up their referrals, you may have the option of including additional information with regard to the customer's original referral or related party. Next, we have the ability to indicate whether this vehicle is being towed in or if the vehicle is not safe to drive. A lot of times you may not have that information at the first point of contact, so this information can always be added or updated later. For now, let's assume this is all the information we have. To complete setting up this folder, simply click the Save button at the bottom of the screen. This is the dark blue floppy disk icon. At this point, the system saves all that you have entered and takes you into the folder summary screen of your new folder. Your new folder number will be displayed on the tab at the top of the screen to the left of the customer's name. It will also be displayed just to the right of the work order icon as well. Let's exit this folder and create a new folder for a new customer. Once again, from the folder search screen, click the New button. Remember, we always have to search for an existing customer before we can add a new customer. Let's search for a customer named Lockwood. Neither Shelley nor Cosmo Lockwood is who we are looking for. So let's click on number 2, Create a New Customer. First, we need to indicate if this customer is an individual or a business. The system defaults to an individual. Next, we'll enter all of the information we have for this customer. Note, if you key in the zip code and press the Enter key, the system will automatically load the city and state for you. When entering phone numbers, be sure to click the P to indicate a customer's primary method of contact, or click an S to indicate their second preferred way to be contacted. Once you've entered all of the information you have, click the green right arrow at the bottom of the screen to move on to the vehicle section. Because we are creating a new customer, there are no existing vehicles to select from. To enter a new vehicle, you must supply the system with the year, make, and model. Notice the system allows you to choose the year and make from drop-down menus, but the model is keyed in by the user. For this example, let's say Mr. Lockwood is bringing us his 2018 Nissan Altima. If we have additional information, it's always best to include it here. For example, Mr. Lockwood's vehicle is silver. Once we've completed all that we know about the vehicle, click the right or next green arrow button at the bottom of the screen. This takes us to the same insurance resource screen we saw when we created a folder for an existing customer. Completing this screen and then pressing the Save button again takes us to the summary screen of our new folder. Now, let's go back and create a folder from an EMS extract. Again, from the folder search screen, click the New button. Now click option number 3, Create from an EMS extract. We are taken to a screen displaying EMS files that have been extracted from the estimating system but are not yet attached to a Nexsyis folder. Let's double-click on John Warden's folder. Because the customer and vehicle information is brought over from the EMS file, we're taken directly to the insurance screen, where you'll select the insurance company and resource for the job. Again, we'll select an opportunity source and press the Save button. And we wind up in the folder summary screen once again. If you ever find that you need help or more information on how to create a folder, you can click the Help button in the upper right-hand corner of your screen and choose Help Documentation from the drop-down menu that appears. This takes you to our knowledge base, where you can search for Create Folder You'll see the first 2 articles that appear are on creating folders from an EMS extract and in general. This concludes our lesson. Please take the following knowledge check entitled Creating a New Customer Folder Quiz before moving on to the next lesson.